I experienced lucid dreaming for the first time in my life this morning. It's amazing what a routine of meditation can do for you. It's wild. Like, it elevates your frequency. And we're going to talk about that this morning. And then we're going to go in and let it do what it do. Thanks for joining me. I am Ann Morrison, and this is Ahzhension Studios morning meditation. Thanks for joining us. So, I had something that had happened to me many times in my life. It was a visitor who came over, and things were expected. This was in a dream. I usually wake up early and then go back to sleep. And it's about the time that I do things like take my thyroid, which I can't take with anything else. And so going back to sleep is perfectly fine. So normally I do a quick wake up at 3:30, not on purpose, just happens. I take my thyroid and I go back to bed and I sleep until 5. Well, that is when I get the most memorable activity in my dreaming states. But I have never before actually chosen an action. So this visitor came and I was expected to make coffee, and I'm pulling these delicate little cups off of a towel on the counter upside down and getting them ready to serve, and I pull up the sugar bowl. In the real situation, there was never sugar. And I pull up the sugar bowl, and it is just covered and teeming with these little tiny, tiny, tiny ants. And first of all, I didn't want to be woke up. And I had been woken up with this visit. I didn't want somebody coming into my house without at least asking permission. And I didn't want whatever it is that they were planning on telling me had to be done that day to have to be done that day. And I sure as hell didn't want to wait on somebody who, well, first of all, I knew I had to, and second of all, was showing up and we basically decided that I didn't have sovereignty over my own life, and that was theirs. So I got to the sugar bowl and I saw the ants, and I just said, no, 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 no. And at that point, I reverted. Beforehand, I had been gathering energy and sending it into the universe, kind of like I visualize in the meditations. But after I said no in the middle of this scenario that actually gives me a physical response, I saw 9 people, 2s and a 1, and all going up in height, coming up my front porch to come into the house. And it just switched over, just that quick. And I feel that I have a council of 9 in my spirit guides, but I have never seen them all until this morning. And they were all coming up the walk. So after having just been very upset about somebody barging their way in so they could tell me what I was going to be doing with my life, I welcomed them. And this seemed like seconds, just mere seconds. And who knows what my mind is putting into it? Who knows what is being channeled? Who knows where the mind can go, how many different dimensions there are, how many different realities, how many different types of existence and being. And heaven knows I do pretty well with my imagination. I make a point to use it all the time. But I do feel that by being able to act in my own dream, I raised my frequency elevation. And when people are talking about doing things like channeling and stuff like that, what you're supposed to do is raise your frequency. And how the hell do you do that? Think of something beautiful? Well, okay. What we're going to do during our meditation today is work on raising our inner frequency. So we take all of the different vibrations that, of course, I see as color, and we raise the entire thing slightly. I played piano since I was younger, so if you take a piece up a key or two, it's kind of like that. You still have all the same basic notes in the same areas. You haven't gone a full octave, because that's huge. And what you've done is you've just changed the key up a little bit. You can play the same piece of music and it can have a different feeling, work with a different vocalist, things of that sort. So that's basically what you're doing when you're going into a meditation and you're concentrating on your energies and your frequencies. And who knows what it's going to bring to you. But I'd sure love to hear about it. So by all means, send me a message, write me a comment, let me know. Now that I told you mine, you can tell me yours. Let's keep it clean. So, by just leveling up the key a couple of notches, what we're doing is we are raising the frequency. The vibration appears at a higher tone to vibrate quicker. And I think that this is raising the frequency. I mean, it's working for me, so run with it, right? Let's run with it. Because this morning was cool. And I felt this wonderful sense of wonder and possibility and just the coolest new stuff and magic, and oh my goodness. I would love for you to be able to feel that too, because you so deserve it. You really do. So let's pop into the meditation. We're going to start right in our heart. This is where we send things out. Everywhere is we start in the heart. Kind of funny, it's not where our ego is. It's like one set down. But we're starting today in the heart. Now, the first trick is to be able to be present and to feel where you are at this moment. And as I've described before, this is not my forte. So, seeing myself what my energy is doing. Other people, yeah, like crazy. Within a couple moments of concentrating, yeah. But me, so we're going to tune into our own frequency, and part of this is being present. Being present can be so much simpler. So, I don't know, maybe it's a frequency leveling up of being present as well, to start to recognize where our energy is and how it feels and the different changes in the different sectors. And so let's run with it and let's do this. Okay. So feel the green right here on the heart chakra. And think of things that you want to give to, that you want to love. Think of other people, pets, animals, ecosystem, plants, water, galaxies, universes, places where you could do some good by being you, by sending out some love. You'll notice that this area gets thicker. It is an ether. It is kind of like a celestial soup. Clouds is probably the closest thing it comes to, but yeah, it's a mist of smoke. I feel it thickening the more that you're thinking about all the wonderful places that might be able to benefit from you sending love. Have that nice and full. I'm going to go down. We're going to bring the others out to match this wonderfully densely filled frequency in all of our different areas. Connect to the ground, be part of the conversation of the earth, ground your electrical body, join in with the mushrooms and the bugs and the myceliae and the roots, all anchoring things into this planet. Yeah, bring it up. Bring it out. Feel them full. Keep straight. Yeah, let your shoulder blades almost touch in the back. And feel them all harmonizing and humming and together. Connect to energy beyond. Unconditional love, wisdom. Next step. Mind Palace. Calm the tornado. See our beautiful doors, our lovely windows, our drains. Now, let's just be in the song of it all. Feel the vibrations harmonizing the song. Put a song that you love on there. Right now, I just got Ode to Joy in my head. And I can feel my energy get buck along with the beat. Yes, it's classical, but still has a beat. And now we're going to stop. We're going to raise it 1, 2, 3 keys. And hear the song again, higher. Feel the buzz of it. Allow those open windows to carry in light, new things, new explorations, new information, new energy. Feel the song vibrating your entire body. And then repeat, I am open to new wisdom and energy. I am accepting of real truth. I allow my frequency and my thoughts to elevate themselves, and I accept what comes from it, and I know it's good. And let the images flash in front of your closed eyes. Feel the light happening and dancing and moving. And feel the vibrations around you and in and through, and all of the potentiality swirls of the universe. Feel them interacting with your energy. Feel your energy entwined, weaving itself together in a wonderful shared tapestry of life. And be grateful for all of the connections, all of the movement, and all of the beauty combined. And then simply add, thank you. Back into the heart chakra. And go up instead of down this time, coming out. Self-care, voice, third eye, crown and connection, wisdom and love. Still singing that higher song. Wonderful, thick, full energy circles. Feels good. Feels really good. Now, feet on the ground. Connect to the energy of the earth. You don't have to give up the feeling of being connected to the energy everywhere when you connect to the energy of the earth. It's almost like we're the carabiner that ties the two together. And open your eyes, keeping both intact. The connection here to all of the energy and potentiality, and the connection to the conversation of the solidity of this experience of life through the bottom of us is really beautiful. And so are you. Have a great morning, elevated. Let me know what happens. We'll talk to you soon. Namaste.